HRM Concept Review Compensation Concepts 2, Strategic Choices. A company shapes its strategic direction by the choices it makes and the opportunities it decides to forego. Pursuing a competitive edge is the main driver behind strategic decision making. The primary strategic question at the corporate level is choosing the right industry or sector to operate in. Within individual business units, the focus turns to strategies for achieving and maintaining a competitive edge in their market. At the functional level, the strategic decision focuses on how total compensation can contribute to securing and retaining a competitive edge. Strategically, the focus is on making compensation choices that support the organization's efforts to gain and sustain a competitive position. A trio of criteria defines a successful pay strategy's competitive edge: alignment, uniqueness, and value creation. Firstly, alignment. A pay strategy must echo the company's broader goals, adapt to the shifting economic and social landscapes, and integrate with the internal human resources framework. This is often the simplest criterion to meet. Alignment of the pay strategy includes three aspects: align with the business strategy, align externally with the economic and socio-political conditions, align internally with the overall HR system. Secondly, differentiation. The true essence of a strategy lies in its distinctiveness. If a pay system is easily replicated, its competitive advantage is nullified. The key lies in unique management. Imitating another's compensation strategy is no easy feat, as it's entwined deeply within a company's overall human resources fabric. Pay for performance varies in execution, each iteration seeking harmony with the broader compensation and human resources strategy, fostering uniqueness. Some believe that the only thing that really matters about a strategy is how it is different from everyone else's. If the pay system is relatively simple for any competitor to copy, then how can it possibly be a source of competitive advantage? The answer, according to the advocates of the strategic approach, is in how the pay system is managed. Lastly, value addition. Compensation, often a company's most significant controllable cost, is viewed by some as an investment. Calculating this investment's return, however, is complex and raises ethical concerns. Some argue this perspective reduces employees to mere human capital, overlooking the importance of equitable treatment. This test to add value is arguably the toughest. Strategic considerations for compensation. First, there is objectives. How prominent is compensation in your strategy? How critical is total compensation in the total HR strategy? Second, there is alignment. Is there flexibility and internal structure in the compensation systems? And is career growth supported by the compensation system? Third, there is competitiveness. The total pay relative to what competitors offer should be considered. How important are incentives relative to base pay? Other considerations are work-life balance achieved via benefits and services offered as compensation. Fourth, there is contributions. Consideration of the mix of pay forms, base pay, incentives, merit, bonus, and stock options intersects with other considerations, especially competitiveness. Fifth, there is management. Considerations for management include the role of non-HR managers' role in managing pay, openness and communication about pay, technology associated with compensation, and the degree of employee choices and customization. There are two divergent paths for crafting a compensation strategy. Firstly, the best fit approach, and secondly, the best practices approach. The best fit approach operates under the assumption that a standardized approach is ineffective across diverse contexts. It focuses on customizing the compensation plan to suit specific business requirements and environmental circumstances. This approach requires aligning remuneration policies with the organization's strategic objectives and cultural values while remaining sensitive to labor relations and competitive on a global scale for attaining a competitive advantage. On the other hand, the best practices approach is founded on the concept of a singular optimal method. Rather than determining the most suitable compensation strategy, the emphasis is on the effective implementation and adaptation of the compensation system to the business and its surrounding conditions.